Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children, welcome to our online teaching academy E-Kalaiva. Today we have to see class 8, subject is science, the lesson name is organization of life. Okay. The last session we saw the process of physical process of the things. In this biological process we have to see that 1 to 4 sessions is completed. 6 type of the biological process we saw that So the 4 types are over. In this lesson we have to see in this session the 5th one, cellular respiration. 5th one is the cellular respiration. See here, cellular respiration means what is that? Cellular respiration means we know that we are having the food, we are taking the food. This food is converted, breakdown, after the breakdown the energy will be formed. So this energy is converted, this nutrients are converted into like energy is called the cellular respiration. Okay. See here, what is the cellular respiration means? The process by which organisms break down the glucose, into the form of cell use as energy, See, we are having food. This food after the digestion they converted into the all the foods having the nutrition. We know that These nutrients are absorbed by our cells. Okay, intestine cells absorbing all the nutrition. This nutritions converted after that energy. This energy is transported through all the body. Okay, all the cells, organisms, it's passed through. So this cells, how they are passed energy means this nutrients are making the oxygen and nutrition both are working together, they are releasing energy, then only they can pass to the other things. Okay. See here, what is the cell respiration means? It is the process. What is the process means? Organisms break down glucose. Breakdown, we are having the food, it has the carbohydrate. The carbohydrate is break down into a glucose. This glucose, okay, break down the glucose into form. It is formed as a energy. This energy can use by the cells of our organisms. Okay. See, this energy is made available to the living things in the form of ATP. What is ATP? You know that adeno triphosphate. It is called the ATP. Okay. This actually the cellular respiration takes place in the cytoplasm and mitochondria of the cell. See, we can see here it is the cell. We know that in the cell it has the nucleus. Okay, the nucleus means DNA or RNA will be present, and then nucleus, and between the cell wall it has the some microorganelles. Some microorganelles will be present here. We know that So this microorganelles, it is called the mitochondria. Okay. Many cells organs will be present. Actually this cell wall of the it is the cell wall and it is the nucleus wall. In between the cell wall and nucleus wall it present a jelly like substance will be present here. Okay, it is called the cytoplasm. Actually in this cytoplasm only many microorganelles are present. Mitochondria, lysosome, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, like this many organ cells are present in the cytoplasm. Okay. So how they are helping means the mitochondria is there. This mitochondria only help to transfer the breakdown glucose. They make a form of the ATP. Okay. This is the reason this mitochondria is called a powerhouse of the cell. It is called the powerhouse of the cell. Why means this mitochondria only help to convert the energy as a ATP form. Okay, how they have converted means this ATP only give the it is help to release the energy whenever we need. So it is called the powerhouse of energy. Okay, so the cellular respiration is happen in the cytoplasm in mitochondria. Clear? Okay, how the cellular respiration has happened? See here, we are having food. We are having food, isn't it? So, while we have the food, and then this food is happening, what will happen? The food will be breakdown. The large particles will be converted into smaller particles. So, it is breakdown. Breakdown means digestion processes happen. After the digestion, what will happen? All the nutrients absorbed from the cell. Clear? So, the food glucose converted into glucose, then we get the oxygen from the atmosphere. This both are joined together. After the cellular respiration, they sending out the carbon dioxide, then energy, then water molecules. Clear? How they are sending? Carbon dioxide, then energy. Energy means it forms as a ATP. After that, it gives one water molecules. So, this is the cellular respiration. See, next one is the classification of cellular respiration. We saw that cellular respiration means the breakdown of the food and then release the energy is the cellular respiration. No. So, this cellular respiration is divided into two. What are they means? One is aerobic, another one is the anaerobic. What is aerobic and anaerobic means? Aerobic means air is needed for that respiration, means that cellular respiration means that is called aerobic respiration. Clear? Suppose the air doesn't need for the respiration, means that type of the respiration is called, cellular respiration is called the anaerobic respiration. Clear? First we have to see the aerobic respiration. What does mean? Air is needed for the respiration process. Okay, see, already they showed aerobic. Aerobic means the oxygen is need for the respiration process. See here, see, in this type of respiration, the food substances are completely oxidized into H2O and carbon dioxide and also released with the energy. Clear? So, aerobic respiration means they absorb, they require oxygen. The oxygen added into the glucose. Glucose means the digested food. Okay, added into the glucose. After that, both are making a chemical reaction. After the chemical reaction, they are releasing one water molecules and then carbon dioxide. After that, energy. What is energy? ATP. Energy means ATP, adenine triphosphate. Clear? Then it requires atmospheric oxygen. We saw there, no, we are getting oxygen from the atmosphere. Not only we means human being, even the animals also. Okay, so we get the oxygen from the atmosphere, and then so this aerobic respiration has happened all the higher organism. What are higher organism? Animals, birds, human beings, like this higher organisms doing like this aerobic respiration. Clear? Then in this reactions, a large amount of energy will be produced. What is that? Large amount of produced for this aerobic respiration. During the aerobic respiration, a large amount of energy will be provided. See, they given the chemical reaction for that. See, first we are having the food. This food is converted like a glucose. This glucose is stored in the cells. It is not the cells. After that, this glucose, glucose is added with the oxygen. How we are getting oxygen? While we breathing, we are taking the oxygen. This oxygen added with the RBC cells, red BC cells. So, they are having hemoglobin. Along with the hemoglobin and oxygen, it is called the oxyhemoglobin. So, oxyhemoglobin means oxygen carrying blood cells and added with the glucose. The both are doing the chemical reaction. It is called the cellular respiration. Final, what is the final product for this aerobic respiration means? One is the carbon dioxide, water molecules as the energy. So, carbon dioxide we are exhaling, we are sending out this carbon dioxide, and then water. As a sweating, the water will be come out from our body. And then energy. This energy is used for our metabolism process. Whenever we need energy to do our work, we can get this energy from the cellular aerobic respiration. Clear? See, they given here, see, this aerobic respiration means this process is called the Krebs cycle or glycolysis process. Okay, glycolysis process or Krebs cycle. This Krebs cycle is happen in this mitochondria. You can see the picture, no? Actually, this is the mitochondria. It is the microorganelle present in the cytoplasm of the cell. Clear? So, in this mitochondria, it is doing the glucose. Okay, it absorbing the glucose. This glucose is after that chemical reaction, and then they are using this oxygen. Okay, this oxygen and glucose both are added. After the chemical reaction, they are releasing one H2O. H2O means water, then carbon dioxide. After that, they are releasing energy. So, these three things are the byproduct of this aerobic respiration. So, how many energies we can they are releasing means during this aerobic respiration 36 ATP molecules will be produced and this aerobic respiration. This is that's why they are saying a large amount of energy. How much? 36 ATPs. Okay. Then next one is the anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration means air needed for that respiration means that is aerobic. No, now we are seeing the anaerobic respiration. What is anaerobic respiration? See here, anaerobic respiration means we can say, see, in this type of respiration, partial oxidation of food. The food oxidates partially. Partially means it is not completely oxidized. Though partial oxidation, the half of the oxidation of the food only happen in this process. Okay, the food is not completely oxidized. The partially oxidation only happen in this process. So, the organism release energy in the absence of oxygen. For this partial oxidation also, the organism doesn't need the oxygen. So, the absence of the oxygen, they are doing this oxidation process, and at the same time they are releasing only less amount of energy. Clear? See, this type of occurs in the like a yeast. The small organism, the microorganisms and muscle cells only doing this anaerobic respiration. Okay. For example, they given here yeast. Yeast is one of the microorganism. We know that. No. See, during this process, they are releasing ethyl alcohol, ethanol, okay, or lactic acid along with carbon dioxide. And then finally, they are releasing some energy also. Clear? This reaction releases the little energy, very little, few amount of energy only released by this anaerobic respiration, because the oxidation is happening only partially. No, the food is not completely oxidized. So, they are releasing a few amount of energy. See, glucose is not completely oxidized. Okay, that's why they are releasing very little energy. Then, for example, we can say yeast cells convert the glucose into carbon dioxide and ethanol with the release of energy with using oxygen. They are not using the oxygen. Clear? Then the chemical reaction they given here. How they given? Glucose. Glucose means food particles. The food particle means the nutrition glucose. This glucose is after the, here we saw there plus oxygen. Oxygen is added in the aerobic. But here only the glucose is there. Glucose is there means what will happen? Fermentation process will happen here. Okay. After the fermentation, they are releasing ethanol, carbon dioxide, energy. So, as well as they are also releasing energy, carbon dioxide, but instead of the oxygen, they are releasing the ethanol. Clear? See here, we can explain about this. See, this is the glucose. Glucose is a food particles. They didn't accept the oxygen is absent here. Oxygen is not here. Okay. So, what will happen? The carbon molecules. So, oxygen is not there means the carbon molecules partially they are oxidized. Okay, after that how they are releasing one lactic acid. Lactic acid means one lacto acid or ethanol. Ethanol plus carbon dioxide. See, if the bacteria are doing that fermentation means they are releasing the byproduct lactic acid and carbon dioxide. Okay, but the yeast means the fermentation of yeast, they are releasing ethanol. Ethyl alcohol is called the ethanol. Ethanol plus carbon dioxide as well as 2 ATP. Only few amount of energy they are releasing, no. So only the 2 ATPs they are releasing during this anaerobic respiration. Then difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. See here, aerobic and anaerobic respiration, we can say, already told, aerobic respiration means they takes place in the presence of oxygen. For this respiration, they need the oxygen for their cellular respiration. Okay, but here the absence of oxygen, during the anaerobic respiration, oxygen is not there, so oxygen is absent. And then the end product, what is the end product here means? They are releasing carbon dioxide, water along with the 36 ATP. It is the energy. Carbon dioxide, water along with the 36 ATPs is releasing by this aerobic respiration. Then the end product, here the end product, what is the anaerobic respiration means? We can say, see, carbon dioxide, ethanol. Ethanol means ethyl alcohol. Okay, ethanol as well as the lactic acid. If that lactic acid means the bacteria fermentation means it is lactic acid. Yeast fermentation means it is ethanol. So the byproduct is only the 2 ATPs they are releasing. Clear? Then next one, commons in all higher plants and animals. So this aerobic respiration happen in the higher organism like animals, plants, human beings, like that. Okay, but this anaerobic is happen only the microorganism and then human muscle cells. Here only the anaerobic respiration is happen. Clear? This is the difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Next one is the metabolism. Next one, metabolism. The sixth final one is metabolism. See here. Metabolism means what is that? First, metabolism means it is the chemical reaction. Metabolism is a chemical reaction. After that, what will happen means specifically the breakdown of the food and transformation of into energy, cellular products and waste elimination. So this all the process joined together is called the metabolism. Clear? Metabolism is a chemical reaction. What are the chemical reaction is here happen means the breakdown of the food. First the food will be breakdown. Breakdown means carbohydrate converted into glucose, proteins are what is the amino acids, like that. So breakdown of the food. After that, transformation into energy. So this food energy converted as a energy like a ATP. Apart from this, they are also doing the elimination of wastes from the body also. So these three process joined together is called the metabolism process. Clear? Breakdown of food and then transfer into energy. This after the energy, after the process, they are releasing the wastes from the eliminating of the wastes from body. So it is called the metabolism. So this metabolism we can say two. One is the anabolism, another one is the catabolism. During this metabolism, two things is happen, and what is that? Anabolism and then catabolism. What is anabolism? Anabolism means first build-up of substances. Build-up substances. First it is the, if you are constructing your house means it is the building of substances, anabolism. Suppose the build house we are destroying means that is catabolism. Clear? Anabolism means the making process, creative thing. Okay. Catabolism means the destructive. We are destructing the things means that is catabolism. So the breakdown of the substance is called the catabolism. See, first we have to see anabolism. See here, anabolism Anabolism means constructive metabolism. It is their building and storing. So constructing, the formation is the anabolism. Okay. So the constructive metabolism is called the anabolism. See, it supports, how they supports means growth of new cells, and then maintenance of the tissues, after that storage of energy. So these three things they help, the anabolism process help the new forming of new cells. We know that each and every cell is having a particular lifespan. So after that they will destroy. So again new cells will grow there. No, in this new cells grow is happening with the help of anabolism process. Then next one, the maintenance of the tissues. Tissue maintenance also happening with anabolism. Then the storage of energy stored. We know that after the digestion, the glucose and fat cells, they are stored in the cells of our body for their future use. No. So this is happening with the anabolism process. Then we can say the anabolism, small molecules are changed into larger and complex molecules. Small molecules added and make a complex, then only they are stored in the cells. Okay. See, they are what is that? Carbohydrate, protein, fat. These are all the large amount of large molecules. Okay. For example, we can say this carbohydrate converted into glucose. This glucose again converted glycogen and then other sugar forms. Other sugar means lactose, like that. Okay. Then next one, amino acids. Protein is the amino acids. These amino acids again converted into enzymes. Then we can say hormones, proteins, fatty, these are all converted, cholesterol and then other steroids. So this is the anabolism process. The next one is the catabolism. See here, catabolism means already I told, the destructive metabolism is called the catabolism. Okay, destructive metabolism process is called the catabolism. What is the catabolism means? The energy required to all activity in the cell. They releasing the energy. This energy is need to all our activity. While you are walking, sleeping, what are things we are doing, we need energy. Okay, we are playing means we need the energy. So this energy is released by this destructive metabolism process. Then in this process, cells break down into large molecules, mostly carbohydrates and fats, to release energy. So in this process, cells break down large molecules. So in this anabolism process, we saw the small molecules make a larger complex molecules. No, but here the large molecules break down and converted into small particles like that. Then this energy release provides fuel for anabolism process. This catabolism only giving the energy for this anabolism process, because they are doing the forming the new cells, maintaining the tissues like that. No, so they need some energy. They only providing the fuel for that work. Clear? After that, heats the body and then enable the muscle to contract. So these things are happen in this catabolism process. And then a complex chemical units break down into more simple substances. They are converted into simple substances, and then waste products also released from our body and then removed from the body. The waste is also removed from the body. How they removed means through the skin, kidney, lungs and intestine. The skin means sweat, and then kidney means the urine, secreting of urine, and then lungs also that waste cells. Then we can say intestine, through the anus they are sending the motions like that. So this waste products sent out from our body. Then this how they are forming, see here, the carbohydrate converted as a glucose converted to carbohydrate, water and then heat. The glucose converted into carbon dioxide, water and then heat. Then finally protein, it is converted like a amino acids. So this is the process of catabolism. Uses of metabolism. See, the repeated anabolism and catabolism reactions maintain the homeostatic conditions. They are maintaining the homeostatic conditions, And then the metabolic process is the causes for maintaining ionic balance in the body. They are maintaining the homeostasis process as well as the ionic balance in the body. Then it is also responsible for movement, growth, development and maintenance and repair of the cells and tissues. So what are the uses for metabolism? For the movement, growth, development and maintenance, repair of the cells and tissues. Apart from this, the metabolism reactions occurs in different organs of the species. So this is the uses of the metabolism process in our body. Thank you children. To receive our online lesson, please press the subscribe button and will receive our latest updates. Thank you.